To me, Power Rangers theme songs are by far some of the best theme songs for any kids show that I've ever watched, or just show in general. Most of them did a fantastic job of getting you excited for the episode and really just make you want to sing along and pretend to be a Power Ranger while watching it. I know that's what I did as a kid. Like, I would just run around, jump, and kick stuff and punch while the theme song was playing because it was just that hype. And the fact that it played before every episode with footage of the show makes it really nostalgic. And I generally think that it's the most nostalgic part of Power Rangers for a lot of people, even if it's been years since you've seen the show. And you don't remember a whole lot about it, like the plot or really any of the characters' names, you probably remember the theme song. I mean, even though Power Rangers isn't as popular as it once was, even like a few years ago, people are always coming back to revisit the old theme songs, and there's plenty of videos of people like reacting to old theme songs and ranking them. They're very popular, and I love watching them even though I've seen these intros a million times. I'm saying all of this nonsense just to say that the theme songs are really good. I love the music for these shows. So imagine how excited and surprised I was to find out that there's theme songs that I've never heard. I've been a Power Ranger fan for pretty much my entire life. Maybe since I was 3 years old, I was introduced into the series. I ran a Power Ranger YouTube channel for years, recently coming back to make videos. I've seen all 30 seasons, maybe not every episode, but I've seen them all. I've seen every intro and every theme song. But I recently found out that there are demo theme songs out there for Power Rangers seasons that were never used. And by demo theme songs, I mean theme songs that were made for the show, but ultimately weren't picked and they decided to make a different one that was eventually used for the show. So as an example, like we're going to talk about today, RPM and Mystic Force were very close to using different theme songs than the final ones that we got. Now obviously these theme songs were not picked because the company running Power Rangers at the time just didn't think they were good enough, but some of them are still very good and just capture the essence of those classic Power Ranger openings. So I wanted to share these theme songs and the stories behind these theme songs with you guys today. Introduce you to them because some of them are really good and I like to listen to all the time. There was a whole bunch of them made, but I'm just going to cover a few here today, some of my favorites, and some of the ones that have the best stories behind them. Let's get into it. Right off the rip, I want to start with RPM's third demo song. Yeah, they were super indecisive with RPM. I don't know what was going on with that. They had like 5 different demo theme songs before they got to the final one. This one's just so energetic and fun, and it's very similar to Jungle Fury's final theme song, which is one of the most popular theme songs in the entire series. But it is because of that I think it didn't get picked, since RPM was trying to change the tone a little bit of the show and wanted to go for a more serious vibe. I understand why we got the final theme song instead of this one. I will say the demo theme song is a way better song, but I guess the final theme song fits the show better, even though it's not as good musically, if that makes sense. But what's interesting about this one is that it was produced by William J. Sullivan, who has recently worked with Kid Cudi, which I found very interesting, and the person on vocals was Dan Avidan, or however you pronounce his last name. He's a part of Game Grumps and Ninja Sex Party. Now, I don't really know much about either of these people, but I do know that they've went on to do very successful things, which I think it's funny considering they worked on a Power Rangers theme song that didn't even make it into the final show. And you're probably wondering, what the hell does this even sound like? So I'm going to go ahead and play part of this theme song for you guys. I'm not going to play the entire thing. You can go and check that out yourselves. I'll have everything linked in the description. But a user named Arnaldo101 on the Power Rangers subreddit actually posted a fan-made intro for this theme song, fits it in with RPM, and it looks really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and play part of that for you guys. Now moving on, a lot of you are probably familiar with Ron Wasserman, who did the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers theme song, as well as a few other theme songs including Zeo, In Space, SPD, and just a bunch of music for the series. Well, after coming back in 2005 to do the SPD theme song, he was ready to go for the Mystic Force the next year. He put together a rock demo for Disney, and they didn't like it. They decided not to go with it, and they wanted to experiment with different types of music for Power Rangers theme songs around this time. You guys know that, Mystic Forces and Operation Overdrives and even Jungle Fury's theme song sound very different than all of the other seasons before them, and Disney decided that they just wanted to go a different direction and try something new. So the rock demo, even, if it was a good song, which I believe it is, isn't the type of music that they were looking for or the right sound. Disney said that they wanted more of a hip-hop sound for Mystic Force. Ron Wasserman, he has said in interviews since then that he really wasn't happy with this decision. He felt that a rock theme really suits Power Rangers, and they really should have went with that, but he reluctantly made a demo that was more hip-hoppy, and has since stated that he isn't really proud of this work and that it wasn't very good, but he just kind of did it because he wanted to make the theme song for the show. Now, unfortunately, they also passed on this demo as well, which makes sense because if, you're not putting your heart into it and you're not really happy with what you're doing, it probably wasn't that good. And I agree with Ron Wasserman, his demo wasn't good at all. And by that I mean the hip-hop demo, because the rock demo was amazing. I mean, I like the Mystic Force theme song, but this rock demo is way better. It sounds like a classic Power Rangers theme song. I feel like I've said that a few times now, but it really just fits the vibe of the show and reminds me a lot of the SPD theme. Like with the RPM theme, I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit of the first demo for you guys because I absolutely love it. But like I said, links will be in the description for all of these, so you can even hear the terrible theme that he did right after that. Wild Force's demo theme song was a very interesting case because it actually played on air. Right after the Time Force finale, which was the season right before Wild Force, they played a 30-second promo for Wild Force, getting people excited and saying, hey, more Power Rangers is on the way, and they played this 30-second theme song as well. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this was the full theme song, but by the way it flows, it kind of looks like it. So this could have been our first instance of having a 30-second theme song for Power Rangers instead of a minute long. Power Rangers would ultimately have 30-second theme songs starting with Beast Morphers in 2019, but that wasn't until 17 years later. Whether or not it was going to be 30 seconds long, I still really like this theme song and really fits the show. It's nothing crazy, but I do enjoy it. This time around, I'm just going to play the entire thing because it's so short, so enjoy. It's kind of ironic that Jungle Fury has one of the best Power Ranger theme songs, but then its other demo theme song that was almost picked is one of the worst theme songs of any show that I've ever heard. It's terrible. I hate it. That's just me. You guys might like it. I don't know, but I did not enjoy that one at all. A comment that I saw on the video that posted this demo theme song kind of put it in perspective for me and kind of made it more sense. It said, in case anyone wanted to know, and this info is coming directly from Ron Wasserman, who we just talked about earlier, during the Disney era, there was an executive at Disney that would ask multiple different bands / composers to produce a theme song for the season, then they would pick the one to use and buy the rights to the song from the artist. There's about 7 or 8 total demo themes during those seasons. Some of them are probably lost to time and we may never get to hear them. Others may randomly surface, such as recently we found a Dino Thunder theme. I listened to that one, by the way. It was terrible. I'm not going to play it for you. The reason for why there are so many RPM demo themes is likely because Disney canceled the show and people who made the demos thought they had nothing to lose by releasing their versions of the theme song, which is true. RPM, like I said, has a lot out there to listen to. Most of them are bad. Now, I don't know when Ron Wasserman said this, but it makes a lot of sense. Anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and play this Jungle Fury theme for you guys. I'm sorry.
Power Rangers, by your side, this team of glory. Join us in this jungle fury. Save the world and fight for all. Unite with us, standing tall. Power Rangers.
But even if a theme song wasn't picked, that doesn't mean that it wasn't used at all. Interestingly enough, when they were doing those previously on Power Ranger bits during Jungle Fury, they actually, in the background, played this demo theme song.
You must destroy him. Go to this address in Ocean Bluff. There you'll meet your new master.
You're him. You're our master.
Did you ever hear of the Power Rangers?
Yeah.
You be them.
Jungle Beast! Spirit Unleashed! Spirit Unleashed! Yes! Give me your fear! Give me all of it!
Save the world and fight for all. Unite with us.